Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse, and this week we're returning to our regularly scheduled programming. So, joining our ever-growing list of Jujutsu Kaisen unique home screen setups is another awesome user request. So, with a request score of over a whopping 23,000, following on from that popular Sukuna setup, I bring you Toji. With a sinister smile and brush strokes all over the place, combined with these standout home screen elements, this setup is going to add a 3D look to your home screens. Speaking of which, here you get transparent white app icons, a bold 3D date widget which encompasses the bottom half of your screen, and right in the top corner, a music cover and progress indicating music widget. All in all, a simple yet awesome home screen for you guys all to try out. So if you guys want to see more like this, as well as other Android tips and tricks, make sure to like and subscribe. Oh, and of course, don't forget to get your favorite images animated. Make sure to submit them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app. And of course, don't forget to boost the ones that you like higher up the list, with the #1 ranking request being made on a weekly basis. Now, with the backdrop being mainly made up of shades of blacks and blues, here I thought with the home screen elements we'll keep things super simple with a basic white theme. All you're going to need is Nova Launcher, KWGT, and as an optional finish, either Hex Installer or one shade. But don't worry, I'll leave links down below for everything that you guys are going to possibly need. So let's jump right into it with some Nova Launcher tweaks. Firstly, with cleaning up our notification panel. For this, within Nova Launcher settings, just simply head to the look and feel section and then disable show notification bar. After which, we're going to do a couple little tweaks within the home screen section. So once you're here, starting right at the top, firstly, we're going to set the desktop grid to 9 down and 5 across. And as for the icon layout, we want to first disable labeling, as well as decrease the icon size. And as a final tweak here, we're also going to disable the dock. But just before we leave, make sure to scroll further down the page, and under advanced options, you want to make sure you toggle on widget overlap as well as overlap when placing. These are going to help us when we're repositioning the home screen widgets. Now, before we go any further, let's grab ourselves this awesome live wallpaper. For this, just simply head over to my custom collection app, Epic Live Wallpapers, and you'll find it there. And remember, if you want me to animate one of your favorite images, make sure to submit it right within the app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost it higher up the list. And every week, I'll be making the #1 ranked request. Next up, let's grab ourselves these transparent white icons, which come courtesy of the flat white icon pack. Just simply head over to Nova Launcher's look and feel section and apply the pack as your system icons. And once done, goes without saying, just simply load in all of your app icons to the home screen, and let's move on to our KWGT widgets. Starting right at the bottom of our screens with this bold date indicator. Straight from the Hug pack is widget 3103. From your widget drawer, just simply load in a KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now here, to get the widget set up even closer to the edges of our screen, make sure to also toggle on the padding option. And because it is covering our home screen app icons, make sure to also long press it and select the option to send it to the back. Now within KWGT, we're going to start things off by adjusting the widget size. For this, just simply head over to the layer tab and adjust the scale option. Here, for my screen size, I went for a setting of 81.1. Now next up, let's make sure this white widget stands out from the backdrop. For this, from on the item tab, just simply head into the first text item. And here, using the FX tab, we want to enable the shadow effect. After which, just simply adjust the distance to 10. Now you're not going to see anything right away, but as we head over to the paint tab and adjust the stroke thickness, at this point you should start noticing it. Now as for the stroke size itself, just make sure to set this to 10. Now for the second text item, we're going to give it a similar shadow. So within its effects tab, do exactly the same, but this time with a distance of 5. And your widget should end up looking just like this. Now just make sure to hit save before you leave. Next up, let's move on to the second widget of the setup. This awesome yet simple music indicator, which shows you the album cover art as well as the progress bar straight from the dope music pack, is widget 10. Now here, we're going to repeat exactly the same steps as we did in the first widget. So let's start things off by loading in a KWGT layout to our home screen, resize it so it looks like this. And within KWGT, all we're simply going to do is adjust the widget size. So again, using its layer tab, just make sure to set its scale to something that fits right within the canvas. For me, it was perfect at 64.8. And now wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across your whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. Or alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. Now if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next one. And as for your live wallpaper requests, make sure to boost them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. See you guys next time on Into the Parkerverse.